Hello, can you hear me? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining the call from. Please, can you hear me? Kindly confirm if you can hear me, please. I would like to see our comments in the chat box if you can hear me. And we sincerely apologize for starting the call late. We had serious technical issues which we have been trying to resolve, but finally we've been able to resolve it. And appreciate your patience staying till now to ensure that you join this session. We do not take it for granted. Thank you so much, everyone who has waited on the call till now. Please, if you can hear me, I would appreciate if you can confirm by sending a message on the chat box so I would know that I'm not talking just to myself. Please, can I see our comments? Can you hear me? Please, can you hear me? I would like to hear from us. Okay. Okay, thank you. I just confirmed now that you can hear me. And also, please kindly confirm if you can see my screen too. Can you also see my screen? Can you see my screen too? All right. Okay, so once again, I want to welcome us all to Jobs in Agriculture, organized by Kitovu Technology Company. Just like I said earlier, we sincerely apologize for starting the call late. It's not intentional. We had serious technical issues, but it has been resolved. So my name is Amarachi from Kitovu Technology Company. Kitovu is a startup that empowers smallholder farmers by providing climate smart farming and post-harvest infrastructure for smallholder farmers. And we are really excited to have you join this onboarding session. And we truly believe that by the end of this 1 month training course, that you will be truly ignited and empowered to either start taking advantage of the opportunities in Nigeria agricultural sector. Thank you. So why jobs in agriculture? There's a high rate of unemployment in Nigeria, and this can also be extended to some other African countries. And because of this high rate of unemployment, so many young people, so many young graduates are not do find themselves unable to get either a white collar job or find themselves doing other things in order to make ends meet. But there are vast opportunities available in the Nigerian agricultural sector. But because these young people are not exposed to these opportunities, they keep on trying to find one or two things to do. I know there's a vast opportunity in tech and other things, but there is equal opportunities available in the agricultural sector for young people to take advantage of. And this is why we are hosting the Jobs in Agriculture program so that we can expose young people and other people who are into agriculture. This training is here um, to expose you to the opportunities and to equip you. So we are doing this to fill up the gaps and equip you the necessary knowledge to explore career and business opportunities in agriculture. And also, part of the things we are going to be delving into through the Jobs in Agriculture training program, we have topics from entrepreneurship to business management, how to leverage opportunities. No, it's one thing to discover an opportunity, and it is another thing to leverage the opportunity. So we are going to be exposing you to trainings on how to leverage the opportunities, and we'll be having CEOs and founders and co-founders of different and successful agri businesses in Nigeria coming to share with us their experiences on how we can be able to leverage these opportunities that is in Nigerian agricultural sector. And we also delve into smart farming and so many other things that I may not be able to cover now. So what do you expect from this program? Without expectation, there is no manifestation. So I don't know your expectations, but this is what part of the things that we are going to be dishing out for you and for everyone that will be joining this live event. And if at any point you stop hearing me, kindly communicate to me. I think we are having an issue with the comment section. We are currently working on it. But if you're on the WhatsApp platform, I would appreciate if you have any questions, WhatsApp platform, I would quickly try to open the WhatsApp platform so that we can send in our questions. Please kindly give me 1 minute to do that. So thank you so much for that. So I just opened in the WhatsApp platform for us to ask our questions while we are working on fixing the comment section. And thank you so much for the patience. So part of the things that we are going to be expecting from this onboarding session is industry from insights from industry experts. So just like I mentioned earlier, we'll be having experts in agricultural sector, people coming who have had successful businesses ranging from 3 to 5 years to even beyond that. They'll be bringing in their insights on how we can start our own agribusiness in Nigeria. Then we are going to be unlocking and exposing us to the various opportunities that can be found in agriculture for youth so that we can take advantage of it. And there'll be training on how you can scale a business. It's one thing to start a business, but it's another thing for you to scale that business. There are so many businesses that start, but in less than 1 to 2 years, most of those businesses were shut down. So we are going to be exposing you to how you can scale, when is the right time to scale your business. Then we talk about how to start a business with zero inventory. And the most important thing about this course is that at the end of this course, for participants that are part of this training fully, they'll be getting free certificates and you have free access to mentorship for interested participants. Isn't that interesting and amazing? I'm sure every single one of us would like to take advantage of this opportunity. Yeah. So the models that we're going to be partaking in for the jobs in agriculture training, remember I said it's a 1 month training program. So we are going to be looking into entrepreneurship and business management in agriculture. When you talk about entrepreneurship, it's one thing to learn about entrepreneurship from books. It's another thing to learn about entrepreneurship from people who have had experience. So we are going to be bringing in people who have had experience in entrepreneurship, who have started a successful business in Nigeria, especially agri-businesses, and they'll be teaching you about how to start and run a successful agri-business in Nigeria. And also you'll be getting business execution strategy. So even if after this training and you decide that I don't have passion for agriculture, maybe agriculture is not the thing I want to do for now, you can still utilize the knowledge gotten from this training to start a business on maybe another sector in Nigeria and elsewhere. So still part of entrepreneurship, we're talking about how to leverage the opportunities in Nigeria agricultural sector. I've talked about this before now, so I wouldn't delve into it. Will the use of technology in agriculture. There is a huge gap in the use of technology in agriculture. Most of our farmers in Nigeria and in some underdeveloped countries, and especially in Africa, they do not utilize technology. We make use of traditional tools for farming. So we're exposing us to different technologies that we as young people can take advantage of. Either we are providing those services to smallholder farmers or to farmers that need them, or we are utilizing them in our agricultural practices. And then under this, we're talking about how technology has transformed agriculture in the world and how we can utilize those technology to transform agriculture in Nigeria. Because this training is not just for us to sit in the classroom or join the live webinar and then at the end of it to go home and see that. This is for us to actually practice it so that we can be useful and solve the challenges that exist in Nigeria agricultural sector. Then we talk about how smart farming can help to increase yields. Yes, I'm sure you want to talk about how to tackle post that so alarming. That most of the harvest, about 40% of the harvest, being wasted because of facilities. So we're going to be talking about how we can also bridge the gap in the area of lack of post-harvest storage facilities. And then another interesting aspect of agriculture, trading. There are so many. We're talking about trading in agriculture, the opportunities in commodities trading, and for young people, how we can partner with organizations that are into commodity trading, or how we can start up our own commodity trading business. And then we talk about zero-till farming, and then record keeping. Record keeping is very important. Starters, when they start they don't really venture into managing their finance. So we'll be teaching and every other records about your agribusiness so that you can be able to get your numbers right. Then finally, we're talking about branding. Branding your agri. Believe you me that branding is the sole aim of business. If a business is not branded, that business does not really have the potential to actually scale. So how are you going to brand your agribusiness? We are going to delve into it. We're talking about how you can start a business with zero inventory, how you can brand your business, and then we'll be talking about how to manage your business operations. most startups do not really talk about business operations, but you can start your business and managing business. Then I know so many of us would like to know. So all these things we've been talking about, how long is it going to take? Is it going to take 1 year? Is it going to take forever? Just like I said earlier, this training is going to last for 1 month. It's going to be a 1-month training. The 15th of November, 4th, okay, till Friday on Friday the 15th of November, and it's going to end on Friday the 20th of December, 2024, and it's going to be on Mondays and Fridays. So the reason why we made it Mondays and Fridays, practice what we have learned. If as any assignment was given to us, we can take advantage of the time given to us to work on those assignments and practice what we have learned, and and make sure it enters fully. So that's why we're making it Mondays and Fridays. So from coming Friday, which is the 15th of November, to Friday the 20th of December, only on Monday training, and to 4 p.m. to 5:15 p.m. 1 hour 15 minutes. That's the duration for this event. And just like I said earlier, by the end of this course, you'll be having free access to certificates, and isn't that amazing? So the next thing we are going to be talking about is mentorship. I know so many of us would like to know more about the mentorship. We talked about we'll be having access to mentorship, but I would like to invite my colleague here, Mr. Adebola Adedotun, to talk more. Kindly go ahead, Mr. Adebola. We can hear you. You might unmute your mic. Your mic is muted.
Okay. Good day, everyone. It's really good to be here once again. Um, so this is jobs in agriculture, and the information you need about the mentorship. The mentorship program is quite very information packed. It's an
Excuse me,
opportunity for
Mr. Doctor,
every.
can you kindly refresh? We are finding it difficult to hear you from my end. I'm actually finding it difficult to hear you, and I believe others are having the same issues. Kindly work on the sound.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better.
Okay, thank you for that. So I was saying that the mentorship program is immediately after the training, after we have actively concluded the training program, we are going to commence the mentorship program. And this is not just to just put you guys out there and just to sort yourself out. So we are doing this mentorship training for 1 month. So and what this means is that you are going to start earning from the courses that you have learned on jobs in agriculture, and it's something you can relate back to the facilitators to get your questions answered on how to set up your businesses, and it's really going to be fun because we hold your hand at every step of the way. So this is going to be the mentorship information for now. So as time
I
goes
think we
on,
lost you
immediately
again.
after.
I think we lost you again, Mr. Dotton. Can you check your network?
Please, at which point? At which point?
Okay, when you're talking about like we are not going to be left alone, that we be exposed, we get the opportunity to work and also gain some profits from the jobs in agriculture.
All right. So, like I said, after the training, We are not just going to leave you out there to sort yourself. We are going to hold your hands every step of the way. So, for you to qualify for the mentorship program, you have to be actively uh, involved in every of the classes, in terms of attendance and participation as well. So, if we have a good number of people, definitely we can push forward with the mentorship program. Like I said, it's going to last for 1 month, and every step of the way that you need as a participant of this training for you to start your own business. We are going to teach you, regardless of the country, even if you are a foreigner. And I believe some of uh, some of the speakers are going to attend to all of your needs. So I think that is the information available for this mentorship program for now. So if you have any question on the entire program or this mentorship uh, angle, you have the floor to ask now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Dalton, for that. So you just heard him. So this mentorship is really interesting, and I'm sure every one of us would like to be part of it. However, it's not compulsory. It's only for people that are interested and people that partake fully in this 1 month training program. So if you have any questions, kindly send your questions in the WhatsApp group. We are truly sorry for. Okay, I think the comment section has come on board now. Okay, I don't think I think we are still having issues with the comment section, but please, what we are still working on is, can you send your questions to the WhatsApp group so we can answer the questions there? I'm going to be checking the WhatsApp group for questions, and I will try to work on the questions. I mean, answer the questions. So please bring in your questions. Let's hear from you. Do you have any questions for us, or anything you would like us to talk about concerning the jobs in agriculture training? Anything about you can ask questions about Kitovu. We want to know more about us. You can also ask questions about us. You want to know more about what we do. You can send us emails. Okay, let me share the screen so that you can see the contact details of Kitovu. So you can send us emails. You can contact us. Our details are right there on the screen. If you don't have any question now, but you can always send us emails. You can contact us. You can visit our website, and if you are in the WhatsApp group, you can always contact any admin on the WhatsApp platform to ask your questions. But we really appreciate if you receive our questions. Yeah. Okay, I can see a question here, which is about how long is the mentorship training and how do you take attendance during each session. So I will allow Mr. Adebola Adedotun to answer this question about the mentorship.
All right. Okay. So we have different facilitators that will be handling different topics in this program. So at every point in time, depending on what your area of interest is, you would be given the contacts, maybe the email of those facilitators, so that you have to book a time with them. And it's not that it will be a normal class, but it's just like someone that just graduated from a training and wants to establish. So at every point
Excuse
in
me,
time,
excuse me, sorry. The question is, I don't know if you got the question. It's asking how long will the mentorship take, and how are we going to be taking attendance during the live session?
okay, I get the question now. The mentorship is going to take a month, but that will not stop you from reaching out whenever you are having some challenges in setting up your business. So the line will still be open for you to reach out to the facilitators. And for the attendance for this section, um, I think um, would mark attendance according to the people, I mean, the trainees on whenever the training is going on. So we'll ensure how many of these trainees really participate. And it's not just about the attendance alone. It also has to do with our active participation. So I think, yeah, those two things are very important for this training. The attendance, which we'll take, but we also look out for students that are, actively engaging the facilitators because that will be needed, for this training. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Dotson. And in addition to what he said, I know maybe the person that is asking this question is like, if you are hosting the event on YouTube, how would you know those that attend the training? However, the training programs will not be on YouTube Live. We're only hosting the orientation call on YouTube. The training, we are going to be getting links on the platforms that we are going to be using for the training before the next training, which is on Friday. So maybe it can be Google Meet or it can be Zoom, depending on, because we are working on the number of participants that we got for this training. So we are choosing the best platform that will suit the number of participants that we got for the training. So we are going to be communicating the details to us before the end of the week and before Friday, so we get to know the platform that we're using for the training. And that will also enable us to know those that participate and those that do not participate in the training. So I believe that question has been answered. I'll also check the WhatsApp platform. So in case if you see me bending my head, know that I'm trying to check the WhatsApp platform for questions. Okay, so someone is asking, is there a timetable for this training? Yes, there is a timetable for the training, and we are going to be sharing it across. We'll be sharing it to us through emails. We'll be getting it shortly, either today or tomorrow. I think tomorrow will be better. Might not be possible again today. Then the next question is, can you tell me about the assignments? So I don't know, Mr. Dawson, would you like to answer the question or should I go ahead and answer it?
Okay, I'll just go ahead and answer the question. So for the assignments, um, I mean, depending on the facilitator, every assignment given out to trainees would be submitted via email. Um, you know, the assignment might come in at every different classes. So there are several of these facilitators coming from different agro institutions to teach on jobs in agriculture. So assignment will be submitted via email of the email will be provided. That's maybe when the class is going on. So I don't know if that answers the question.
Yes, I believe it does answer the question. Yes, so the emails for submission of assignment. And in addition to that, so we'll be providing the assignment in a Google Doc. So you get the assignment and everything you need about the assignment will be provided. And then you just submit it, depending on how the facilitator determines for the submission to be. Then I'll also look at the next question, which is, please, what is the meaning of Kitovu? Is it a language or an acronym? Okay, so Kitovu is a Swahili language. It's not actually a Nigerian language, and it means umbilical cord. Yes, so we get that question a lot. We are trying to position Kitovu to be at the center of Nigeria and African agricultural sector, providing different offerings to solve the problems of Nigeria and African agriculture. So that's why it's gotten from that Swahili word, which means the umbilical cord, which connects the mother and the child and everything. So I hope that answers the question. And then another question is it for people in Nigeria only? No, it's not for people in Nigeria only. Anyone that wants to know more about Nigeria and African agriculture sector can partake in this training. And even if you are not from Nigeria, you just want to learn one or two things about agriculture, like the trainings on entrepreneurship and other things can still be useful to you. So it's not just for people now. Anyone can join from any part of the world. It's open to everyone, and including the certificate is for everyone from any country. Then someone asked a question: will there be PDF notes for each class? So will there be PDF notes for each class? Do you want to answer that, Mr. Dotun?
I think I should go ahead and answer that. So it depends on the lecturer, because I think you have access to the slides after the training. But if there is need, maybe um, a lecturer can, deem it fit to prepare something that will help your understanding at the end of the day. So it depends on the lecturer. But what I can assure you is the slides that the lecturer is going to use at the end of the training. But if you still need something like a manual, we can still go extra mile, to provide that. That's maybe after the training. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for that, Mr. Dotun. So I'm going to check the group again to know if there's any more questions. I would like us to bring in our questions. If there's anything you would like to know about this course, feel free to ask your question, drop your question in the WhatsApp group. And if you're not on the WhatsApp group, I know you have access to our emails. You can send the question also on the email platform so that we can also get the questions from the email. But please, I'm really encouraging us to communicate. Let's interact on the WhatsApp platform. We want to hear your questions because your questions will help us to be able to serve you better. We would like to know your expectations from the training. Is there anything you would like us to include in the training? Just let us know. The floor is open. Still expecting your questions. Okay, so while we're waiting for people to bring in their questions, I would like us to, talk a little bit about I know I didn't discuss this between Mr. Dotson, but I'd like us to give them a tip of the iceberg on what they are going to be expecting from this training. Especially when it comes to, I would like you to talk about agriculture, that's sustainable agricultural practices. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you understand what I mean? So can you talk a little about it while we're waiting for more people to send in their questions? How, especially when it comes to crop farming, can you talk a little about it? I'm sorry that I didn't inform you about it before now.
It's okay. It's okay. So we'll be talking about a lot of sustainable agriculture, and to some people, we always think that agriculture ends with just crop production alone. So there are lots of aspects to agriculture where you can make money. So crop production is part of it. How to ensure that you are getting maximum yield from your farm, and also, not just your farm. This program can just be for you and your farm. You can just, I want this information for my farm, but if you want to take an extra step and get the services to farmers and earn from it, because we have our platform Yield Max that helps farmer with information that they need on their farm, to maximize their yield at the end of the day. So you can earn from, providing services from, we have arrays of services. I'm not going to go into the details right now, but you can actually actively, earn, create a business with this platform. Like my colleague said, that you can start your business with zero inventory. So this program allows you to capitalize on what Kitovu, has created, the platform, the environment, the Kitovu has created so that you can start earning something from. So apart from crop production, we have commodity trading too. So I read in the chat box that is the program only for Nigerians. No, wherever you are from, you're a foreigner, the program is also for you can also earn, from all these courses that we have. So that is what I can say for now. I don't know if that is enough information.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you so much. I think that's enough information. I have some questions on the chat box. I mean, the WhatsApp group. So the someone is asking, will the training cover both crop and livestock farming? Okay, so there's no direct answer to this because remember we said jobs in
Can I go
agriculture.
ahead and answer that question?
Okay, yes, you can go ahead.
Yeah, for now, no, but we are looking to start up something very interesting in the area of livestock farming. How to, reduce your costs whenever it comes to livestock production, especially in the area of feed. So we have a lot of things in the pipeline. This is just the tip of the iceberg, and um, just I want for the livestock farmers, I just want you to
Oh, I think we lost you again. So I'll just go ahead to complete what he was saying. If he's able to join back the call, then he can, complete the sentence. So what he's trying to say is that the training will not focus on livestock farming. However, it's not just focusing solely on crop farming. It's focusing on entrepreneurship, on how we can be able to get opportunities for jobs in agriculture. So even if you're going into livestock farming, still the experiences, I mean, the knowledge gotten from the entrepreneurship and the business management classes can also help you to start up your successful livestock farming. So in as much as it's not focusing on livestock farming, you can still get relevant knowledge and information that can help you to start up your livestock business. So can you hear me now, Mr. Dawson? I think you're back online. You can go ahead and complete what you are saying.
yeah, okay. So the like I said that the program is basically want to start jobs in agriculture. So um, it might be a little bit drifted towards crop for now, but we still have other packages in the pipeline, and that's where I stopped before the network. Had, I having issues with my network. So there are a lot of packages in the area of animal too. So, this program is not going to be a one-time program. It's going to come up subsequently. So I just want you to stay tuned. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So someone is asking, are there job opportunities after the training? Okay, so just like we said, Kitovu jobs in agriculture training will be exposing you to the opportunities in agriculture, and we'll be teaching you how to start up your own agri business with zero inventory. The purpose of this training is not just for us to have people working for Kitovu. We want to empower young people to start up their own agri business, successful agri businesses. Do you understand? So that's why we are extending to providing mentorship for young people, a 1 month mentorship to enable everyone that is interested to be able to start up his or her own agri business. So indirectly, we are not providing a direct employment, but we are helping you to start your own business with zero inventory. Okay, I believe I have answered that question. So someone is asking about funding opportunities. Okay, part of the trainings, part of the courses we are going to be having for this training, we're talking about how you can get funds, how you can get business grants, and the rest for your business. Yes, there are some things that is needed in order for you to get grants. While we may not be providing funding opportunities for you, we'll be exposing you to trainings on how you can apply for grants and get either a government grant or a grant from organizations or angel investors for your business. And then someone is asking about, will there be motivation, for example, data subscription? Okay, I don't have any direct answer for that for now. Well, currently we've not made any provision for data, but if there's any need for that in the future, we'll also let you know about that. Then someone is saying that this is limited to Nigeria. I don't think this is limited to Nigeria. Remember, I mentioned that this is providing entrepreneurship training on agriculture, how to start an agribusiness, how to take advantage of the opportunities in agriculture. Why this training is being organized by an organization based in Nigeria, but the same opportunities exist almost in every country in the world. So you can still take advantage of the to utilize. The opportunities in agriculture in your country. And if you have any questions, maybe you can always grant you access to our lecturers, so you can contact them and ask questions about maybe your region or how to take advantage of the opportunities that exist in agriculture. You can also have the opportunity to invest in Nigeria agricultural sector. You can partner with established agribusinesses in Nigeria too. There are many opportunities in agriculture in Nigeria and Africa. So someone is asking the required percentage of attendance for the award of certificate. Okay, so the required percentage of attendance for the award of certificate is 75% attendance. Yes, 75% attendance is required for you to get certificate. But the purpose of this training is not just for certificates only. The purpose of this training is for you to be equipped. So even if you go to this training and you don't get that you need to. Do you understand? So it's not just for certificates, but it is for you to get the knowledge, the training, the equipping that you need to start up your agribusiness with zero inventory. So I believe that the questions have been answered. I've attended to all the questions that have been shared on the WhatsApp platform. So in case if you have any more questions, you can quickly ask your questions about anything about the training, about Kitovu, just about anything that is connected to what we have discussed today, and definitely someone will respond to you. Okay, someone is asking if the certificate is free of charge. Yes, definitely the certificate is free of charge. When we're talking about, we said both the certificate and mentorship is free of charge. You don't have to pay for it. It's free. It's our way of certifying you that you've been able to go through this training, of agriculture. Okay, someone is asking if there is a link to replay this video in case. Okay, yes, we are going to be recording each of the classes and we'll be sharing the links both through emails and also through the WhatsApp platform for us to replay any of the classes that you've missed. So definitely there will be links to replay, but it is compulsory, it is expected, it is necessary that we join the sessions live. The best time to enjoy any session is when you are live. Like, there's nothing as sweet as being there when the event is taking place live. Okay, another question is about how can the practical demonstration be carried out online? Okay, so I'll pass the mic to Mr. Dotun to answer this. How can the practical demonstration be carried out online? Kindly go ahead and answer the question, Mr. Dutton. Hello, can you hear me, Mr.? I think he's having network glitches. Okay, while we're waiting for him to come back to answer the question, I will answer the next question, which is, can you provide the training? Yes, we are going to provide the training timetable. Just like I promised before now, I'll be sharing it with us by tomorrow. We are going to provide the timetable, the timeline for the event, so that we can see when each modules will be taking place and the time for it. So we are still waiting for your questions. We are going to be ending this session at exactly 5 p.m. on West African time. So in case if you have any questions before 5 p.m., kindly drop in your questions so we can respond to the questions. So feel free to engage the platform, feel free to ask your questions, anything you want to know about the training, about Kitovu, about anything concerning this training, about the modules that you can see on the screen. You can ask any questions and it's going to be provided for you. I mean, the responses will be provided. So I'm still taking a look at the WhatsApp group to see if there are new questions. Okay, I think Mr. Dawson is still unable to join because of network. So I would answer the question about how the practical demonstration will be provided on the particular procedure. For instance, the first module talking about entrepreneurship and business management might not really be might not need really practical demonstration, just a live training courses, maybe depending on what the lecturer decides to share with the participants of the training. When we're talking about smart provision of data, the lecturers will be providing live demos for participants to be able to utilize. Then for the opportunities in trading, so it will be provided, the lecturers, this information has already been passed across to them to ensure that this training is as practical as possible. And we are going to ensure that they make it engaging for participants to not just learn, but also participate in the learning process. So be sure that it's going to be practical. Be sure that it's going to be practical. Yes, so there's another question on the group whether it's going to be only on weekly days. Yes, I mentioned earlier it's going to be on Mondays and Fridays every week. Why we're using it, why we're utilizing Mondays and Fridays is because the year is about to end and we would like to wrap up this program before the end of the year. So every Monday and every Friday from 4 p.m. to 5:15 p.m. just 1 hour 15 minutes. It's not really that long. Yes, we're going to utilize 1 hour 15 minutes every Monday and Friday for the training. It's going to be 2 times a week. And by 4 p.m., I mean 4 p.m. West African time. So if you are in another country, you might need to use a time zone converter to convert it to the time in your different country, and then you add it to your calendar so you can. It's very important that we add this to our calendar. For those that do not really check their WhatsApp all the time, we can add it to your calendar so they can get notifications for the training Mondays and Fridays from now to 20th of December. Still waiting for our questions. So while I'm still waiting for our question, I really want to encourage us to partake fully in this training. It's going to be really impactful for us. Like, I'm so excited already on, even me, I'm going to participate fully in this event. Like, I'm excited about the kind of lecturers we are bringing, to teach us. I'm excited about the modules and, how everything is going to turn out for us. And I'm really excited about the opportunities that we created for young people and any other person that inspires to start an agribusiness or wants to know more about agribusiness. And the most important thing about this training is, even if at the end of this training you decide not to go into agriculture, you feel like agriculture is not your thing, still the knowledge gotten from this training can still help you to start up another business. So I'm really excited about this training, and I really want to encourage each and every one of us to take advantage of this training. It's also another opportunity for us to network, build successful network relationships that we'll be utilizing both in our businesses and also for life. So there are many benefits and opportunities that we can leverage using this Jobs in Agriculture training program, and I would encourage us to take advantage of the platform and the training. So we're going to be coming to the end of this session now. We're going to be coming to the end of the session. Someone is asking a question: what kind of agribusiness would you recommend a novice or business enthusiast to start with 500,000 under your mentorship program? Okay, I may not be able to provide a response to this question now because there are some things we may need to ask you about, so we may not be able to provide this space. The mentorship session, and it's going to be provided directly for you, or we can be sending you a message to your DM. So you can send a message to any of the admin, or we'll reach out to you to get more details about that. But we would encourage you to wait till the end of the program so you can be exposed to different opportunities in agriculture. You cannot make your choice based on what you have passion for. So I think you are coming to the end of this session. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Adebola Adedotun, before we end this onboarding session? I think it's been an exciting time. Yeah, it was. We had to start late because of network, and we really appreciate that each and every one of us stayed. We waited and started this event together, and we are really excited, and we are happy. We are grateful for that, and we enjoyed our time with you. So, Mr. Dotun, do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to share with everyone who has joined this live session today?
All right. I am confident that it's going to be a very interesting program, and it's going to be a kind of program that you will never regret joining. So for people that are looking for extra income, people that are looking for more businesses to set up, and this is the right opportunity standing in front of you. And as you engage with us, you are not going to regret it. Thank you.
All right, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining the live session. It was fun, it was exciting, having the time with you, and I believe you've learned something. So the link to listen to this, to watch this video is going to be provided for you in case if you miss the session or you want to go back to it again. So we are going to be seeing you all on Friday by 4 p.m. West African time for the first session. It's going to be an exciting one. I don't need to beg you to attend. Like, this training is loaded, like it's fully loaded with so many things that you wouldn't want to miss. So I would suggest you can also invite people. It's not too late to invite people to join. Anyone you know, any young person you know that will need this training opportunity, feel free to share the link across to them. So thank you once again. It's really nice having us here. Do have a great evening, depending on where you are joining the session from. And bye for now. Bye. See you on Friday.